welcome to your intuitive energy update. This is Akia from December's Divine 555. To all my December warriors, welcome back. To any new viewers, welcome to my channel. You're also welcome here, sending everyone peace, love, and most importantly, truth. Again, this is a intuitive energy update for the sign of Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, or really wherever you have Gemini in your chart. This reading's for you. This is a timeless reading, and we are dealing in masculine and feminine energies. We all have masculine and feminine energies within us, and the idea is not to get caught up on the gender of the cards. It's not a gender specific reading, and cross watchers are welcome, and feel free to reverse the energies or the roles however it fits to your specific storyline. There will also be a link in the description if you really have no idea what your placements are other than your sun sign and you really want to know more about that in your natal chart placements. You can check out the link in the description or any other avenues, online to discover those placements, because they're really important. We're going to go ahead and jump right into your channeled messages that I have for you all, Gemini. Now, guys, remember that as I'm recording this reading on the 29th of November, we are on the cusp of a full moon, which is also an eclipse, a lunar eclipse in your sign, okay, tomorrow. So very powerful energies. Typically on a lunar cycle, it's around releasing, okay, because this is a very special lunar cycle where the sun and the moon is basically, the earth is in perfect alignment with the sun and moon, okay? And the full moon in Gemini is basically fully illuminated by the Sagittarius sun, okay? So wherever you have Sagittarius in your chart, it could be very significant for you, okay? If there's anyone here that has another sun placement but has their moon in Gemini, if you are Gemini with your moon in Gemini as well, this could be a very powerful time. And also with this, Gemini Sagittarius energy, the polar opposites, two mutable signs, okay? And again, a lunar cycle completing and the earth being in perfect alignment with the sun and moon. We also have the nodes, okay, currently in Sagittarius and Gemini. So Sagittarius is at the south node and Gemini is the north node. So lots of energy here in relation to Mercury and the sun, and Mercury is the ruler of Gemini and Virgo. So a lot of and then with the north node in Gemini, there's this energy of information. With Sag and Gemini energy is two opposite sides of the coin. How in Gemini being ruled by Mercury and Sagittarius being ruled by Jupiter, it's with the north node in Gemini, it's a lot of energy moving toward information, details, how we are learning, how we are deciphering energy and information, and moving into a new way of information coming in terms of details and the here and now. And with Sagittarius and it being in the south node, in general, being ruled by Jupiter, it's the other side of the coin where, just like Gemini, it's all about information, even technology, communication. Sagittarius energy is more visionary, sage, wisdom, and how we deal with information on a larger scale. Topics of like religion and theology, esoteric knowledge, all of that. So a lot of energy around information and illumination, releasing. But typically, like I said, a lunar cycle is about releasing, but with this major energy of the lunar eclipse, it makes it a bit tricky because there is an energy around holding off, because it's like a contradicting energy, and it's almost making you want to halt and really evaluate what it is that you are releasing. Okay, so like important changes, anything of that nature, you might want to hold off on. All right, so if your birthday, obviously the sun is in Sagittarius, so November 30th would be someone who is born when the sun is in Sagittarius. But if you are born on the 30th, tomorrow, which is the lunar eclipse and the full moon in Gemini, okay, then this would mean that you could possibly be a Sagittarius with a Gemini moon, okay? So something in this reading could be significant for you. So even if your birthday is on today, the 29th, or on the 1st of December, then this could be a very important time, important year for you. Also, on the 1st, Mercury, okay, which is spent a lot of time in Scorpio, okay, is moving into Sagittarius, okay? So with the North Node in Gemini, which is ruled by Mercury, and then Mercury moving into Sagittarius with the South Node in Sag, and the Sun in Sag, there could be a shift, okay, in the way you're communicating, where with Mercury being in Scorpio, a little more intensity, especially with Venus being in Scorpio as well. So matters of love, matters of finances could get a boost in terms of moving forward with communication and easing up, okay, with Mercury going into Sagittarius, because Sagittarius is a little bit more lighthearted, it's a little bit more easy, but at the same time, Sagittarius energy is very, I wouldn't say sporadic, because just takes on a lot, so much coming into spectrum in terms of communication, because Sagittarius energy is more focused on so many things at once, okay? A lot of interesting things that are happening in the world, things that are happening for you personally, all right? So there's like a multitasking energy that'll be moving forward with communication. So again, that's that flip side of both coins, with both signs being mutable, Sagittarius and Gemini. It's really going to be somewhere in the middle that you find yourself, depending on your placements, depending on your houses and the degrees and things of that nature. But again, you guys get a bit of a intro here, because we do have this very powerful energy with the lunar eclipse in Gemini, and with this Earth being in perfect alignment with the Sun and the Moon, okay, Sag, Gemini, and both mutable signs. The nodes are in Sag and Gemini. So again, Mercury is moving into Sagittarius, which is bringing a lot of changes, okay? And I felt like this was very important for you guys to hear, across the board. I'm going to be doing a reading maybe today, maybe tomorrow, which is going to be more in alignment with the collective in terms of the energies of the lunar eclipse and in relation to the nodes, the energy, the shift, and things of that nature. So that being said, let's move forward and get into the energy of your channel messages, Gemini. Okay, so I got for you guys extermination. Okay, now when it comes to the channel messages, this could be something in relation to you or someone else that you are connected with energetically. The messages could be taken figuratively or literally, but I do see something being sprayed or something being treated, and different little insects or something dispersing and coming out of the cracks and out of the hidden surfaces. So what I'm getting is extermination. Okay, now this could be a literal type of extermination, or it could just mean that there is a process that's happening. Excuse me, let me get some water. There is a process that's happening that is eliminating something that should not be at this time. And there is certain aspects of this extermination that is going to be expected from you. And there are certain parts of this process or this extermination that is going to be a surprise. You know, the things that are going to come out from under the surface during this extermination or after this extermination may come of a bit of a surprise even to you. But there are certain aspects of this extermination that is just a process, something that you have needed, that you have known that was needed, and it's going to help to prepare for something fresh, for something new, for something to be cleansed and balanced. All right, so again, we have this energy of peeling back the layers, and then I have this energy of childhood, a childhood home. Okay, so there's something that's going on in terms of maybe childhood trauma, or something, it may not be trauma, it could just be something that is coming back to the forefront in relation to your childhood that had to be remembered or accessed. Okay, and again, I'm getting childhood home. So there could be someone who is revisiting their childhood home. There could be someone who is having a dream or some type of memory that's coming back that is connecting with their childhood home, or something that an experience that is significant from your childhood home. This could be someone who is selling their childhood home or moving back into their childhood home or something of that nature. But the childhood home is something that is important, because I'm getting, as I meditated in your energy, I was getting these images of my childhood home. All right, so I do feel like that's very significant for someone. And again, there could be someone renovating a childhood home or an old home. Again, with the extermination, I'm also getting renovation. So there's some type of change or process that's taking place that is a do-over. Someone could be someone who's like interior designer or something like that, but I'm getting the energy of a renovation, something being tweaked, changed, reinvented, renovation, extermination, childhood home, childhood trauma, childhood memories, peeling back the layers. All right, so that's what I have for you guys, Gemini, and feel free if you guys need to move past or speed through the intro. It went a little longer today because of the energies of the full moon. And again, I will try to timestamp the intro for this reading because it did get a little bit long. I usually leave my long intros and alignment chats to my spirit sage or my divine energy updates. So I'll try to timestamp that for you guys. We're going to move on to the oracle message that we start off with in the beginning of our readings, which really helps guide the reading, and we integrate that throughout your reading. So that being said, we're going to call in some help. All-knowing source, divine spirit, archangels, Raphael, Michael, Gabriel, Uriel, Sandalphon, Metatron, all of the archangels are with me, guiding, protecting. Air, fire, water, earth, east, south, west, and north, ascended masters 5D and above, ancestors, an inner earth, and 5D and above. Allow me to be the channel to bring forth truthful, clear, and precise messages. Allow me to tap into the energy of Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, Jupiter, and allow me to bring forth the most important and the most healing messages for those who need them the most. Thank you so much. All the decks have been pre-shuffled, and we're going to go ahead and get started. Again, I hope everyone's doing well, and just, go easy on yourself in terms of your energy. Only do what your body and your spirit allows you to do. Don't push yourself, okay? Me personally have been getting a lot of ascension symptoms, and that including the desire and the need for sleep, okay, and rest, because when your body is resting, that is when it's really allowed to really upgrade and to really release toxins and things of that nature. So don't push yourself, do what you can, and in terms of what's going on outside, yourself, things that you can't control in terms of your job, your career, your family, things of that nature, just go within and seek a higher guidance, and go within yourself and seek what it is that your higher self is telling you in relation to these matters. I do know that there are a lot of people experiencing more lockdowns in their community. Things are closing down. People are being forced to get tested, and trust your inner guidance in relation to that. I would only advise that you go then and prevent any sort of testing unless there is major symptoms that you are experiencing, and even still go within before you act, okay? Because I'm concerned about all these different situations that are forcing people to get tested in order to work, or get tested, get their children tested in order for their children to go into childcare facilities, etc. It's almost as if it's like a last minute rush. So trust your inner guidance, and before you let anyone stick anything in you to test you for something that you're not quite certain or have all the information on, just truly seek a higher guidance, okay? And I just felt led to say that, so hopefully that that is something that someone needed to hear. And now we're going to get into your oracle guidance. Again, channel messages revolving around extermination, peeling back the layers, childhood trauma, childhood memories, a childhood home, okay, some type of renovation that's taking place, extermination, whether that's literally or figuratively, but there is something that's being redone, cleansed. Okay. Oracle guidance for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter. Thank you. One oracle message, please. I'm humble. Number 39, which adds up to the number 12, all right? And 12 reduces to 3, all right? Threes are about balance, and nines are about justice, divine timing, karma, justice, and divine protection. All right. Now, when it reduces to 3, 3 is about, again, bringing balance to a situation. It's also speaking of a higher level of consciousness, action, creativity. Moving toward a certain direction without precisely knowing exactly where you're headed, but having that center of balance. Okay, so I am humble. The virtue of humbleness is the embodiment of the ideal of gentle confidence. This tender certainty pays homage to the notion that you are a part of the all, a living, breathing consciousness within creation. An amalgamation of every element, a child of the earth, a sliver of the stars. Be humble, for you are made of earth. Be noble, for you are made of stars. It is advisable to remember the humble wisdom and modesty, because every living, breathing consciousness is also a part of all, and every creation within creation is a part of the all. A humble soul can stand proud and feel gratitude for their unique place within infinite space without having to shout their perception of worth from the rooftops. The humble human is aware that pride is a dangerous path, and it is far better to embody I am humble than to constantly emit energies that can be perceived as a need to prove something or a call for recognition and or social acceptance. Through the ideation of being humble and actively embodying quiet confidence, a keen sense of compassion manifests. The transparent container which houses conceit is a boundary built on a subconscious foundation of inadequacy. In seeking acknowledgement for material worth or purely superficial pursuits, one is displaying a lack of conscious connection as peace is replaced by a need for approval. In embodying an energy of conceit, you subconsciously empower darkness by separating yourself from light, selfishly believing you are above all others. Remember the tale of the emperor's new clothes. For the antithesis of humbleness, a wealthy man had everything, but needed to always be ahead of all others. Yet, when he was served his timeless lesson and exposed to the public, the moral of the myth revealed that the soul is always transparent in its actions and behaviors, no matter what you're wearing. Are you naked in your authentic truth? Or are you covered in lies spun from the finest of fabric? A humble heart needs nothing more than what they already are. I am humble, number 39, reducing to 3. And this is your oracle. This really does kind of go in line with the channeled messages, okay? A renovation, a breaking down of something, a cleansing, something being exterminated to get down to the true nature. Going back to basics, back to childhood, back to something worth reevaluating. Finding balance. Okay, Gemini, so this was your oracle. And we are going to just move into the faded overall energy for your reading. When I did the pre-shuffle, the cards that we have are the Hangman on the bottom of the deck, which it is in reverse, so it lets me know it lets me know that there's something that may be unclear, information that you may not be privy to. It's Neptune energy, so there could definitely, and of course, yes, Neptune has moved direct, so there could definitely be this energy around seeing what one wants to see, believing what one wants to believe, delusion, illusion, and being caught up in the mist or the fog, where something is not quite as it seems in the big scheme of things. And this goes back again to the channel messages. I had a vision of something being exterminated or sprayed, and then all of a sudden things were coming out from under the surface. Again, some things that you may know of, some things that you may not know of. Again, Hangman is number 12 energy, which breaks down to the number 3, just like your oracle, number 39, which breaks down to 12 and then 3. So we have 3 there, okay, which is a master number. Okay, so something isn't quite clear. And then we also have the energy of justice, all right? This could definitely be the energy of someone who is being cleansed. Again, DNA upgrades where someone is healing, okay? Healing, justice upright definitely indicates healing. Someone could be definitely being healed or cleansed, or from some type of illness or surgery. But again, with the Justice card here, this is clarity. This is the scales being balanced. And this is also final. Where the sword is down, there is no more back and forth. There's no more arguing. There is an ending to a possible legal case, litigation situation where it's a final judgment. The sword is down. There's no more going back and forth with communication. The truth will be revealed and it will go in your favor. This could be on a physical 3D level, or this could be, again, cosmic justice, divine timing. Something is moving forward here, Gemini. So we're going to pull a couple of major arcana cards to get the faded overall energy of your reading. And yeah, we're going to move forward with our spread. What's the faded overall energy for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Jupiter? We have the World. and the moon. Okay. Okay, Gemini, we have the world and the moon. Okay, the world and the moon for your fated overall energy. Now, right off the bat, what I'm getting here is that there is a cycle that is complete. There's a cycle that's complete. This is very, I guess you would say, timely cards to get because, like I said, we have the eclipse, the full moon in your sign, and that we're on the cusp of that energy right now. Tomorrow is the 30th. That's when the moon will be fully aligned with the sun, which is your polar opposite sign in Sagittarius, where the sun is in perfect alignment with the sun and the moon. And with the world here, I feel as though things are aligned and ready for a certain release with this lunar eclipse energy. Now the world is Capricorn, and no, it's Saturn. It's Saturn energy. And of course, Saturn is the Lord and ruler of Capricorn. Saturn was the original ruler of Aquarius as well before Uranus became relevant. But the world is Saturn energy. Saturn represents time, illusion, karma, lessons. So I feel, Gemini, that there has been a lot of lessons learned, a lot of karma resolved. And with the North Node being in Gemini, your sign, there is the energy of moving toward your purpose, following your true north, and with the North Node being in Gemini, that's a lot to do with information, communication, truth. All right, so the world here, Gemini, this could definitely represent fixed energy. Now, your Saturn placement could definitely be in one of the fixed signs: Taurus, Scorpio, Aquarius, Leo. Some of you could be have experienced a Saturn return. I think anyone like 1991, 92, 93, something like that. But again, the world, lessons, karma, everything is coming full circle in a situation. This could be in love. This could be in your career, something to do with family. But with the world here upright, again, like I said, a cycle is completing. All things are coming full circle. Either way, Saturn will slay, both good or bad, depending on your karma. And it appears as if things are going in your favor. You know, it's time. The divine, the universe is speaking to you saying, yes, it is time. It is time to let something end, to let something go. That cycle is wrapped up. It's complete. You've gained a deeper understanding of your role and everything that's happened. And now all of your efforts have come full circle, okay? So there's no need. There may be a need to let something go without closure, okay? There's no more doubt here. The completion is over, and there's no more fulfillment from a certain situation, okay? This could also indicate travel. But with the moon here in reverse, all right, any of the intuitive signs, okay, in tarot is represented by Pisces, for me as a reader, Scorpio, all right, but the moon is the Lord of Cancer, all right, so we have this moon energy here, okay, in reverse. And right now, again, we have the lunar eclipse, and the full moon is in Gemini, so some of you could definitely have Gemini moon, but I'm getting Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio here as well. There's a cycle that's completed, and whenever you have the moon, it's about attraction. It's about the subconscious, feminine energy. Someone could have a need to move out of denial, because I feel as if although there's a cycle that's complete, there's something that's holding someone back here in relation to trusting what it is that their intuition is trying to tell them. This is like a metamorphosis and something major happening. Like we said, extermination, energy. Someone may be afraid to face the shadow aspects of themselves, or failing to see the shadow aspects of someone that they are closely connected with. There's something that still needs to be exterminated or purged here. And someone may not be trusting their intuition. There could definitely be illusions here that someone is trying to spin. We did have the Hangman in reverse, which is Neptune energy. Could be a Pisces involved, okay? But this is, you're encouraged not to let fear get the best of you, to trust your subconscious emotions. But there could be someone that's connected to you that is very frustrated, confused, or trying to create frustration and confusion around you because they're unhappy. They're in disbelief about a cycle that has been completed, that is over. I think that someone in the situation was able to take the lessons learned, the pain, everything that may have happened in some very difficult cycles, and use that to transmute, to heal, to learn the lessons, to face themselves, to face others, and to see through the illusions of themselves and others to evolve. And someone may have not been able to deal with that as easily, or may have made a conscious decision to choose the darker aspects, to allow possibly their shadow to take over. And possibly trapped by their own illusions here. But again, this is, you know, a little bit intense, but to be expected with the energies that we're dealing with, that you guys are dealing with, Gemini, with all of this lunar eclipse energy. So let's go forward. Let's see what comes out, what unfolds. Again, if this is you, it's just you've learned a lot of lessons. You've been through quite a few challenging cycles. Remember, this is energy, okay? And it's laid out for us. Despite what's going on in the 3D, in the world, the energy is the energy, and it's laid out, okay? We have the power to change outcomes of the energy that's laid out before us, okay? Just like someone may have had the same challenges, lessons to learn, they chose not to. If this is you, the cycle is complete. You've done all you can do in this situation, and there could be a possible need to trust that, to see through the illusions of time and fear, to make that last final leap. Or this could be the energy of someone else that you're connected to, all right? Someone who may be weaving some type of illusions, stuck in their own illusions, okay? So we're going to move forward. The world and the moon. Just going to pull. Wow, on the bottom of the deck, we do have the Hierophant, all right? The Hierophant, number 5, and this is all about structures, information, higher levels of commitment, spiritual knowledge, tradition, marriage, higher institutions of information, government, so I do feel as though there's a major change that's happening for you or someone, completely changing how they think, how they're seeing themselves and the world around them. I'm going to pull one oracle before we get into the tarot spread from the spirit of darkness and light, just to get the tie in all the energies. For the reading overall. That was quick. All right, so we have for my Geminis the spirit of the lion. Spirit of the lion. And what we have here is leadership, recognition, and respect. Leadership, recognition, and respect. I feel as though you're walking into a period where there's been a lot of layers peeled back on a situation after an extermination, and now we're moving into a renovation. All right, you're stepping into your power here, and this could be again in your purpose, in your healing, in your relationships, career. This could be a business ownership, okay, taking the lead in some type of creative endeavor, in your spirituality, okay. This is very powerful energy. It could be a Leo or a Taurus of significance. All right, but now we're going to go ahead and get into the spread. All right, that got pretty deep for you guys, Gemini. So again, there is a cycle that's completing here, that's complete. We have the world. We also have this oracle here of I am humble. There could be a need to really understand those in your tribe. If you are in a space of leadership, how you work with others, something revolving around recognition, just like in the message of I am humble. But we're going to tie it all in. We also have the world, which is number 21, breaks down to a 3. And the hangman, we got that in the energy as well, which is a number 12, which breaks down to a 3. So something really coming into balance here for you. Something coming in really quick changes on a higher level, higher love, higher purpose, higher sense of self. And you're recognizing this within you, and so are others. Okay, so let's see. I'll just keep this here. The lion. Okay, so Gemini, we're going to go ahead and start with your spread. The important messages, recent, past, to current. Are you naked in your authentic truth, or are you covered in lies spun from the finest fabric? A humble heart needs nothing more than what they already are. And someone could see this trait in you and are resentful of that. Okay. Recent, past, or current energies for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter. What are the important messages? I heard someone say, you can't con me when I see what you see. I don't know what that's about. You can't con me when I see what you see. Yeah, you can't con me when I see what you see. Trying to hide, but I see from both sides. Trying to hide, but I see from both sides. You could be dealing with another Gemini. You know, I hear someone saying you can't con me when I see what you see. So someone who is just like you, maybe this could be a divine counterpart, someone that you share a connection with, a spiritual connection with, telepathy with, an energetic attachment, because it's you can't con me when I see what you see. If you're trying to hide on both sides. Very interesting. The cards are sticking. So, yeah, there could definitely be some type of situation that's needing to be sorted out. Could have something to do with a contract, rights to music, or rights to some type of creative writing. You know, something needs to be worked out because the cards are kind of sticking together. So that means that there's something that it's not gelling. Okay. Really important messages for Gemini. Recent, past, or current energies. What are the important messages? We have the, if I could hold on to the cards. We have the 9 of Swords. There you are, Gemini. Okay. 9 of Swords. 9 of Swords. Now, when this card comes out upright, it's anxiety, sleepless nights, unable to cope with information that's coming in. You know, again, I just mentioned something about you can't con me when I see what you see. If you're trying to hide from both sides. So this could be an energetic attachment, okay? Someone that you're connected to spiritually, or someone who is attached to your energy vampire. You know, this could be, you know, information that you're getting in the dream state that is troubling. You know, again, this could just definitely be a lot of depression or anxiety around something that is happening in your space that you're not processing well. But in reverse, as I drop the card, in reverse, it speaks of coming out of that. Okay, there's something that has been troubling you, okay? Or there's a situation from your past that may have been troubling, information that's come in that has put you in a space where you felt trapped, stuck, in disbelief. Overthinking. Okay? But with the 9 of Swords in reverse here, this is positive energy. It's positive because whatever information that you've received that pierced your mind like swords, it has allowed you to move through that space. and it is giving you some type of enlightenment and a new perception. Now, in the beginning of the reading, I did see the Justice card upright. That can sometimes allude to a surgeon, a surgical procedure, or again, some type of litigation, proceedings, court proceedings, karma. You know, with this card coming out in reverse, the Nine of Swords, it really like speaks of recovery. Something is in recovery. There's something that has happened that may have been intended for negative. It can cause a lot of stress, discord, but you're coming out on the other side of that process now. There's recovery. There's been a revelation, and you're able to see something objectively now. Again, back to the channel energy in the beginning of the reading about an extermination. Whatever happened had to happen. And now you're able to see something for what it is, you know, in order to make a decision. I wouldn't be surprised if the Ten of Swords comes out, because whatever's happened, you've been able to see something objectively. It may have been painful, stressful, caused anxiety, distress, but you are able to possibly move forward to the Ten of Swords now. You know, whatever betrayal, whatever deception has happened, whatever you may have felt defeated by, there is going to be an energy here of an ending. Moving past some type of betrayal or just surrendering, letting go of false hope, whatever the case may be. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't get the Ten of Swords, because we already have the World, okay? That there's definitely a cycle that's, you know, over here. And with the Nine of Swords in reverse, it's signifying that something was painful, something was distressful, something was creating an illusion of fear, crisis. Something happened here, okay? Whether it was something to do with health, family, relationship, interpersonal relationships, or business. But there was a lot of overthinking here. But you were able to gain a new perspective, a new perception of something, someone, a circumstance, and you're objectively processing it and moving forward. Okay. What else? We have the Sun in reverse. Okay, something was hidden. The truth was hidden. When the Sun is in reverse, it's selfishness. It's ego. Now, the Sun in reverse doesn't have to be negative. It could just be the fact that there's something for you, something that you are allowing yourself to see. It's like shade, a shaded area that's preventing the sun from coming in. To some type of truth. Okay, the Sun in reverse could also indicate depression and, you know, isolation. We also have the Eight of Swords in reverse. Okay, Gemini, so you are coming out in this reading very strong, or you could be dealing with another Gemini, like I said. All right. Yeah, with the Three, what's that? Three of Cups in reverse, bottom of the deck. All right. So again, we had 3 energy all throughout the reading. 39 reduced to 3, as well as Hangman energy. 12 reduced to 3, and the World. 21 reduces to 3. You know, so I could be dealing with someone with a life path of 3, 33, It's a master number. Someone who's highly intuitive. Someone who has a major life purpose that they're on. That they may have been thrown off course. This could also definitely indicate balance being restored. But with all these threes, and then we have the Three of Pentacles, the Three of Cups in reverse, this could indicate a third party situation, okay? Not necessarily a love relationship. It could be family, okay? It can be an addiction, a compulsion, obsession, anything that's taking you off of your balance, all right? But we do have three women in this picture here, okay? Three women in this picture. So I'm getting a lot of feminine energies here. Could be sisters, could be relationship between a mother and daughter. It could also be a situation where we have a marriage with third parties, whether it's a mistress or a consensual type of situation, because we did have justice, all right? And the sword was down. So I am getting a lot of information revolving around some type of litigation. You know, we had the Hierophant come out. So the Three of Cups could speak of addictions. You know, this is Cancer energy or water. And with the moon in reverse there as the faded overall energy, again, we are speaking of a period where there could have been, Gemini, you working through some cycles and lessons, karmic lessons that needed to be learned, parts of yourself that needed to be faced. You know, whenever we have the cups come out here, and this is in reverse, Three of Cups, it could indicate overindulgence or some type of unfaithfulness that may have happened, stifled, blocked energy around creativity, feeling disconnected from yourself or someone else. Now, I did get the energy of some type of like creative project, whether it's music or writing. There's some energy that was not working together well. You can't con me when I see what you see. And you can't hide. If you're going to hide both sides. So it's that Gemini energy, but at the same time here, I do feel like there's something that was stifled on a creative level. And if it's not creative or career-wise, then this could also be something that's going on within a family, okay, where there was a major disconnection between, you know, sisters or a maternal relationship. Again, I am getting third party, all right, and I did get the Justice card, so there definitely could be some type of, you know, breaking down of a situation that was no longer working, overindulgence, you know. This is also someone's reputation being pulled through the mud, because when you have the Three of Cups, it's like community, all right? Someone's habits or actions being scrutinized by the community, all right? And again, with the Nine of Swords, the Sun, and the Eight of Swords, all right? 9, 8 of Swords, both Gemini energy or air. And with the Sun smack dead in the middle, this is a lot of communication. This could be slander. This can be blackmail. This could be people talking behind your back. The fact that we have 8 and 9 of Swords here. Someone could be, or could have been, or experienced some type of restrictions. Someone could have been incarcerated or dealing with some type of mental illness where they were separated or not able to express themselves or be with loved ones or be in a position to defend themselves in some way. This could be you, Gemini, okay? Something that you have overcome, something that you have been able to move forward from, because the overall Vedic energy is the world upright, so that is a cycle completing, all things coming full circle in a positive way, closure, fulfillment, moving forward without regrets. All right, but the Moon in reverse alludes to fears and illusions and not trusting your intuition. Or this could be the energy of something that you tried to face and complete that threw you for a loop, okay? Something that was hidden, information that came in that came out of left field. Something took you by surprise. But again, this energy is overcoming. It's feeling like the sun isn't shining on you. It's feeling sadness. It's feeling left out, depressed. Feeling like the weight of the world is on your shoulders. Feeling trapped in your mind, overthinking, anxiety. But it's also coming through that process and knowing that these things happened in order for you to gain a new perspective. Because the 9 of Swords is in reverse. So that's coming out of that period of anxiety, depression, whatever these truths were, whatever these daggers were that others threw your way. It was able to allow you to see someone or something or a circumstance for what it was, and to give you the ability to recover and to heal. and to discover the truth. And this is also about taking accountability for what has gotten you to this space. And mind you, this is like, could be past energies, could be energies that's happening now, or something that happens in the future. Okay, you could have already come through this process, or you could already be on the other side. Okay, but what I'm getting here is that with the moon in reverse, this could definitely be parts of yourself that you had to heal through. Whether it's incarceration, whether it was mental illness, whether it was some type of energetic battle that you found yourself engrossed in on either side. Of a spiritual connection that went wrong, of a relationship that was one-sided. If this was a third-party situation, relationship, business, or family, whatever the case may be, it's about taking accountability. Facing your shadow with the moon in reverse, facing your fears, trusting your intuition, your instincts, and allowing the truth to set you free. Again, feeling trapped in the mind, overcoming some type of mental, emotional turbulation within a relationship, being ousted, being cast away, being stepped over, chosen over, picked over, feeling lost, outcast. Getting the dirty end of a decision within something legal, whatever happened caused a lot of pain, emotionally and mentally. Okay? But all of this happened for a reason. It's allowing you or someone to be able to release, gain a new perspective, move past the fear, the crisis, the anxiety, and to have a revelation about who someone really is, to really assess a situation or circumstance for what it is, and take accountability for your part in it and release it. And this is not your energy, then this is someone else. Because like I said, we do have this powerful energy of the spirit of the lion, leadership, respect, recognition, the world, all things coming full circle. Someone is being very, very humble. And then there's someone who is not handling things well. Someone who has not gotten closure. Someone who is very much full of doubt, and who could definitely be someone pulling on your energy with the moon in reverse. Someone who's acting out of fear, frustration at your ability to evolve, to see things clearly, to take the pain, turn it into victory, to become an alchemist, to turn the water into wine, and to heal and to break free of this energetic attachment that someone felt like they had a lot of control over you. Okay, I feel as though the Sun card could definitely represent, again, I said Leo could be of significance. Possibly an Aquarius or Taurus, but this Sun card in reverse could represent someone else who is very selfish, very much in their ego, who is very frustrated by your success, your optimism, and your ability to, again, become the alchemist of your life and to heal through this pain and to use it for your power, to break free of some type of energetic attachment. And that's where we are here. Okay? I do strongly believe that someone had to walk away from a third-party situation to break free of a family, to break free of a situation that was off balance. Feminine energy is off balance. Again, overindulgence, addictions possibly. Imbalance within a creative project or some type of a business partnership or dealings. Let's see what else we can get coming through here. What other important messages? Yeah, 9 of Wands, Sagittarius energy or fire. Someone here is paranoid, you know. Afraid to move forward. Maybe avoiding something, avoiding moving forward, avoiding taking action. Now, again, the 9 of Wands upright, Sagittarius energy or fire is the wounded warrior energy here. It's also, you know, about determination and courage, great faith to move you through any battle. Yeah, you've been beat up. Yeah, you've been hurt, but there's inner will that pushes you forward through the darkest of times, right? So I love the 9 of Wands card. It just shows strength. Again, willpower. If there is a will, then there is a way. If there isn't a will, then there isn't a way. In reverse, it's as if you're losing faith, or something has gotten to you to where there's a paranoia and there is a distraction. Okay, so what I'm getting here is that I do feel like there is someone that is, again, trying to affect your energy. Could be using some type of energetic work to try and to slow you down, to keep you from moving forward, because someone is very much aware of your courage, your determination, the amount of hope and faith that pushes you forward. And if this is you, then it's just parts of yourself that are creeping back up to be addressed. Because, like I said, there's been a lot of painful cycles. And with the World card, this is positive. This is something new ready to happen in your reality that's going to bring a lot of recognition, respect. But there's something that you're not seeing. There's something that needs to be addressed, and maybe you don't want to see that. You just don't want to see that. Maybe you feel as though, like, I've overcome that, I'm done with that, and there's an avoidance here. There's an avoidance here. Because, like I said, you feel it's like I've been there, done that, I'm good, I've done a lot of healing, I've learned a lot of lessons, I'm ready for this new beginning. I'm ready to be the leader of my world. But the divine is saying, hold up, okay? Be humble. There is something that is still left to be uncovered. There could be some type of fear that is preventing you from listening to your higher self about a particular situation or circumstance, okay? And again, if that's not the case, and this is someone else's energy, again, that other energy that is that's holding on, that is frustrated by your success. What other important messages for Gemini? We have the Two of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles, Capricorn energy. And when we get the Pentacles, it's anything you can taste, touch, feel. It's the material world. It's the 3D. It's your material but possessions. You know, it's Two of Pentacles is all about adapting. Doing what's necessary in the here and now to prepare for what's out there. It's finding balance, adapting to changes, and preparing for something that is renewing, okay? Remaining balanced. Remaining balanced. Whatever they're throwing at you, remain in balance, okay? This is someone else who is definitely trying to create indecision. This could indicate something unpredictable that could have happened, that could have came in recently to, you know, make you feel as though you're not on stable ground. But again, Two of Pentacles, Capricorn energy, you are strong. You are preparing for something amazing. Stay humble, stay balanced. It's like you know that something is coming and you're preparing. Gemini, like in the channel energy, there's an extermination process that's happening or already happened, and things are coming out. It's part of the process. Just because you exterminate and you do all this work to cleanse your space, it's not an overnight process. There's still things that have to come out. They're way, way deep down in the crevices. When you detoxify your body, you take the detox treatment, you do the detox treatment, you take the drink, whatever it is. It can be days later, weeks later, that you start to notice symptoms. Hives, you develop hives, or, you know, as the toxins come out of your body, out of your pores, out of your system. So you just have to stay balanced, stay prepared, because there is a renewal that's happening. Divine timing is That's what they're saying. The Hierophant came out. So there is something that's happening. There's a new level that you're going to, or there is something coming in for you that you are not seeing, or that someone doesn't want you to see. Okay. What else? And we have the Seven of Swords with the Six of Swords. So many swords. Now we have the Six of Swords, the Seven of Swords, the Eight of Swords, and the Nine of Swords, okay? So there's someone that's coming through for you, Gemini, that is pulling on your energy. That may be playing on your emotions. That is trying to create some type of immobility in your energy. The Nine of Wands is all about forward movement, moving towards the end of a cycle. Someone sees that and is trying to prevent that. And they may be pulling on your emotions to make you feel as though you're not stable. But in all actuality, you are. You're preparing. You've already prepared. You've already released. And you're moving into this spirit of the lion, leadership, recognition, respect. You have overcome multiple cycles of pain, depression, isolation. There's something that you just weren't seeing in the past that you were able to see. You had revelations. You're able to see something from a new perspective, and therefore move out of this sense of mental entrapment. For some of you, it's actually you've been trapped somewhere away in a space that was very painful. But through that, whether it's physical or mental, you were able to gain a new perspective, break free of some type of energetic attachment, heal, and release. But someone was not able to do that. And there's someone who's holding resentment. There's someone who is very frustrated and is attaching themselves to you, or trying to. Okay? But you're still holding on here. You're still holding on. Like I said, the process of extermination has already happened, but there are just things that are still coming out. Things that you already knew and things that you may not know. But you're being asked by the divine to hold on and to be steadfast. They are paranoid. Whatever these energies are, they're paranoid. They want you to be paranoid. They want you to be stopped in your tracks, to feel as though the battle can't be won. They want to throw you more than you can handle, to keep you juggling or confused emotionally. But you are steadfast, Two of Pentacles upright. And as things start to come out, Gemini, especially with this full moon, lunar eclipse that we have in your sign, opposing the sun in Sagittarius, brace yourself for the trickery. All right? We have someone coming through in the Seven of Swords and the Six of Swords energy. Could be Aquarius of significance. Aquarius, Capricorn, Leo, but this energy that wants to stop you in your tracks from completing this battle, from moving through the last steps of this cycle, completing and closing, there's a lot of deception here. Seven of Swords is not a good energy. Now, it doesn't always have to be taken as negative, because Seven of Swords, okay, again, Aquarius or air energy, it's about communication, okay, information. And sometimes Seven of Swords could just mean holding things close to your chest, not communicating everything, not being so forthcoming with your plans. Because if this is like a legal dispute, a divorce proceeding, because we did have the energy of the third party, you know, someone walking away, you know, we had the Justice card come out at the beginning of your reading with the sword down. Like, this is going to be an end of a cycle. This will be a situation where the scales will be balanced. The scales will be balanced, and there will be a ending. And with the Justice card upright, the sword down, meaning is that information has come out that's going to make this ruling balance things out for all parties. So this could be a situation where certain information can't be divulged. This could be the energy with the Six of Swords in reverse, where there's certain information that can't be spoken because it could affect the outcome of a case. And that's why something is stagnant and not moving forward. But I also get the energy here of energy vampires, energetic attachments, blackmail, deceit, deception, lies, betrayal, okay, false information, false investigations. Six of Swords in reverse is all about preventing a transition. Information, trickery, lies, investigations, all designed to keep someone stuck. Blackmail, lies, deception, to keep someone from moving forward, to keep someone stuck, going backwards. Five of Swords comes before the Six of Swords. Five of Swords is all about petty drama, selfishness, entitlement. Someone trying to get away with something. All right, so throughout this extermination process for you, Gemini, there's going to be a lot coming out. There's going to be some things that you've already known, some things that you had to keep silent about, and also truths that will be unearthed that you didn't know. But it's all for the greatest and highest good of all. Okay, it's all part of the process of releasing and purging and completion. It had to happen. The truth will be illuminated, okay? And someone's really frustrated about this this ending here. But it's all going to lead you here, Gemini. respect. Getting this respect and recognition that you deserve. And again, we do have whatever this third party situation is, whether it's a marriage or high level commitment someone had to walk away from. We do have some type of litigation that's going on. All these swords. 6 of Swords, 7, 8, 9. It's been a lot of cycles, okay? But I'm getting that there is something possibly going on with the Two of Pentacles here. I do get information. Like in the beginning, I said something about a home. You know, someone's trying to hold on to their home. Family home, possibly. And there's like back and forth situation revolving around this that's keeping someone stuck. A lot of untruths being spewed about. And it's causing a lot of delays. There could be a litigation that's delayed, a court proceeding that's delayed. There's someone's trying to get away with something here. Wow. Let's see. Let's see if we can get any more information. So far, the energies that are coming through that are very high. Leo. Cancer. You could be dealing with another Gemini because Gemini energy is very, very strong in this reading. I'm not surprised because of the lunar eclipse and the full moon. But again, Leo, Cancer, another Gemini, Aquarius. Okay. Can we clarify any of these energies, please? What's the Seven of Swords? 6 of Swords in reverse. have the Lovers. Right on top of the Seven of Swords energy. There you are, Gemini, showing up in your reading. And yes, 6 energy, and it's in reverse. So this could be in relation to a spiritual connection, a deeply spiritual connection, twin flame, whatever you want to call it, high level commitment, soulmate, where there is a disconnection. You've detached from someone energetically and they are not happy that the cycle is closing. This could have something to do with being off balance with your own energies, your masculine, feminine energies, something needing to be balanced out here. The Lovers is also about a choice, a head over heart decision, okay? Examining your motives when deciding which path to take. Someone feels disconnected, cut off from your energy. Yeah. You definitely could be dealing with another Gemini. But again, when the Lovers is, comes out inverted, there's a separation, okay? And someone walked away from a third party situation for sure, or someone could be walking away, and someone that you walked away from could be walking away from someone else. Very karmic, and these low vibrational energies could be pulling on you, on this person you walked away from. Either way, there's definitely separation energy here, and there's someone or some situation that's not in balance. All right, major disconnection, major conflict here. And again, I do believe, like I said, someone's very frustrated. Someone's trying to create illusions, stagnation, procrastination, paranoia, or someone is in this energy. Someone is in this energy and they're pulling on your energy to keep you stuck as well. To keep you try to keep you off balance, but you are balanced. You are emotionally and physically able to keep moving through this extermination process as things continue to come out onto the surface. Someone doesn't know your strength. Some of you could have your Lilith in Gemini, okay? Wow. Yeah, so this definitely could be resonating with a twin flame connection, that someone is deciding. You can never sever the connection, but someone is deciding to evolve from, to focus on their purpose. And to move into something fulfilling that's coming in for them, okay? It's an ending that needs to happen so that you can get your true satisfaction and fulfillment, and you could be moving and traveling towards something that the universe is bringing your way in the form of love, in the form of recognition, in the form of leadership. And someone that you are separated from or that you're disconnected from in some way energetically, someone is not having it. Someone is very much holding on, okay, or trying to, or attempting to hold on energetically and to create some type of confusion. Because you walked away. And someone is left in disarray with their mess, okay? Overindulgence, lots of feminine imbalanced energies around them, possibly their own energies that are not balanced. But again, you were able to overcome all this Gemini energy here. 8 of Swords, 9 of Swords, sleepless nights, depression, anxiety, pain, blackmail, slander on your name, being separated, being hurt by people who were supposed to care, all kinds of false investigations, feeling trapped, you know, in this connection, feeling trapped and stuck within a situation that you had a difficult time getting out of. Because it took many, many cycles to get out of this. But, you know, unable to see the light, unable to see the truth of who you are, of what your divine birthright was. But through this pain, you were able to gain a new perspective. You're able to get these truths, these swords of truths to come to you in the form of downloads, revelations, able to see things objectively, able to come through, take accountability for your own actions, to see and hold other people accountable for theirs, and in the process, release someone very egotistical, selfish, or even those parts of yourself, all right? To move toward healing. And this strength left someone who didn't do the work in this energy of ego. Yeah, 3 of Swords in reverse. Clarity. Healing of a broken heart. Healing of pain. Seeing through the deception. Forgiving yourself, forgiving others. Not forgetting, but forgiving. Again, recovery. Some of you could be experiencing some type of like health issues, but it's just like things are on the mend. Healing through mental anguish, instability, from allowing the heartbreak, the pain, the loss of a loved one, the loss of a relationship, the loss of yourself, using that pain to heal yourself, to truly go within and to forgive yourself, forgive others, and recover. Any other messages? We have the Page of Wands. Okay, Page of Wands. Okay, so someone's coming through that's, you know, a little bit pessimistic, you know, frustrated, you know, someone who's a little bit uncertain, someone who's having a difficult time moving forward. It's going to be the energy of a child, I mean, a fire sign child possibly, but again, this is someone who is frustrated. Again, Page of Wands. Misdirected energies, misguided energies, unfocused. Someone who is very arrogant, who can't There's a lot of ego attached here. Someone could be very immature in their ways, uncertain about their sexuality, lacking in creativity. Someone who wants to attach themselves to your energy and get moved forward through your will and desire. Again, Gemini energy, you could be dealing with another Gemini, but I feel like this is the energy of someone who feels disconnected, someone who can no longer feed on your energy, someone who knows the cycle is ending and this energy is very disconnected. Confused. And trapped in their own karma, in their own mind. Someone very mercurial, someone who is very intelligent, but they use their intellect for in an imbalanced way, not the best of intentions. Someone was overconfident in their ego, arrogant, confused, and they didn't see this coming. They're trying to hold on energetically to a situation, but it's not working. Someone feels very trapped in the whirlwind of their own choices, actions, karma. Bottom of the deck, once again, we have the Three of Swords in reverse, and the High Priestess at the Ace of Wands and the Queen of Cups with the Ten of Cups. Gemini. Wow. This is clarity, forgiveness of self, hope, healing, trusting your intuition, standing in your feminine power. The High Priestess knows, sees, understands, keeps the secrets. Trusts the inner knowing for a plan that's leading to a new beginning. Ace of Wands is a gift from the universe of action, of passion, of creativity, of new beginnings, divine timing. Ace of Cups with the Ace, with the Ten of Pentacles. It's all about releasing, letting go. This full moon in Gemini with this eclipse energy, it's allowing something to end, to be complete. All things come full circle, both good and bad. This is fulfillment. This is travel. This is healing, being healed, unconditional love of self, which is going to attract what it is that you weren't able to see before. Which is the Ten of Cups. Okay? We have fire, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy here. We have, Scorpionic energy with the Queen of Pentacles, the fixed energy, okay? Or any of the fire, any of the water signs, okay? And then we have Pisces energy with the Ten of Cups. wish fulfillment, abundance, happiness, love, peace, harmony. On the other side of this extermination process, this remembering process, patience with yourself, healing any residual childhood trauma, remembering who you are, parts of yourself or past life, whatever it is for you, it's a renovation, it's an extermination. It's all meant to be counted as joy. All of those broken cycles of broken relationships and pain, feeling incomplete, feeling misaligned, feeling misunderstood, all of it is bringing you back around to something very abundant, fulfilling, and complete and utter happiness. We could have a Virgo of significance because on the bottom of the deck we have the Sun, wow, and the Chariot. So, Gemini, all right, Mercurial energy here with the Hermit card, Virgo energy. You're co-ruled by Mercury, you and Virgo. And then we have Leo energy here again with the Sun. And then we have Cancer energy again with the Chariot, all right? That's 7 energy. And the Sun also is a completion energy as well. So this just, the Sun is number 19, which breaks down to 20, all right? And it's also about a process that's happening, a coming together, masculine, feminine energies, a sacred union within yourself. The Hermit is all about solitude. It's about seeking guidance, being guided through the darkness. And it's about taking the time to really go within, to discover where you've been, where you're going, to face yourself and come out on the other side. Whether someone else has to do this that you're connected to, or whether it's you, remember that with this full moon in your sign, there is possibly certain aspects of yourself that you need to revisit, re-examine your relationship with fear, having faith in your intuition, so that you can be open to what is revealing itself to you throughout this process, this extermination process, because on the other side of it, it's healing, it's success, it's joy, it's protection, it's confidence, it's leadership, it's recognition, respect, and again, with the Chariot, it's for movement, okay? That's 7 energy, that's heaven energy, that's all about confidence and drive and travel, for movement and towards a new way of being. It's conquering, it's victory over your circumstances, and again, leading into this spirit of the lion. You're not a sheep, you are a lion. Stand in your power, take control, because you've been through so much, and that cycle is complete. And you're getting everything that you deserve, Gemini. Everything that you deserve. Wow. Very powerful energy. I just want to pull a couple cards on this opposing energy, and this energy of someone who is attaching themselves to you energetically, someone who's frustrated, resentful, you know, in their ego. If this is not someone else, then this is just little parts of yourself that are coming back up for review, where there's something that you're not seeing, there's something that you're not facing or trusting your intuition on. Why are they resentful? Why are they attaching themselves to Gemini's energy? Why are they resentful? Why are they attaching themselves to Gemini's energy? Because they are stagnant. Because they were not able to do what is necessary to heal, to learn the lessons. Someone is experiencing a lot of karma. Okay, someone is not attracting. Someone is stuck in their lower natures. They're not attracting. They are not abundant. They are stuck in their ego, depressed, fear, and someone has not learned the lessons that are needed to learn. Therefore, they want to create stagnation for you, okay? Because they're blocked. Why else are they in this energy? Because there's distance. Okay, there's been a separation. They don't feel connected to your energy. So someone is resorting to their old ways in order to feel connected in some way. Yeah. They're blocked. There's a distance. Someone feels as if they are stuck. They don't have any feelings. Or they could be in a situation where they've been pulled into a karmic cycle with someone who is in this energy. Someone is acting out of instinct and not intuition here. What else? Why are they in this energy? What are they trying to heal? Yeah. Someone's just in pain. Someone's in pain. Someone is attacking you or making things difficult for you. Doing things energetically to keep you stagnant because they are stuck and they are stagnant. And they are in a lot of pain because of a separation. Because they no longer feel connected to your energy. And someone is very, very codependent. On your energy, on your light. Or someone is trying to heal past this energy. Someone is feeling stuck in a codependent relationship. Someone feels stagnant where they are. And even though there could be love for you or some type of deep connection, someone that was not able to break free of something karmic or lessons that they had to learn. So there is a difference in vibration here, and someone could be pulling on your energy because of that. Okay. Let's get some advice before we end your reading, Gemini. I hear it again. You can't con me when I see what you see. If you're trying to hide, remember both sides. You can't con me when I see what you see. If you're trying to hide, hide both sides. A very Gemini thing to say. So it could be another Gemini coming through. Yeah, someone definitely understands that they cannot infiltrate your energy, but they can't stop trying. Wow. But I don't know what to tell them, because the cycle is over. Whatever it is that you weren't seeing before, you're seeing it now. Okay? Okay, moving past fear, moving past not trusting your intuition about the truth, and getting the recognition that you deserve. Because you've done the work, and the truth and success and recognition is your birthright. Freedom, chariot, victory, forward movement. A divine gift of creative passion and new beginnings. No more delays. No more delays. Whatever these energies have done to try to block your forward progression, it's no longer working. You have the Ace of Wands here. That's on delay. There's no more delays. The Chariot, okay, that's just a divine drive that can't be stopped. Halted but never stopped. All right. Along with the Queen of Cups, you've forgiven, but you never forget. You're moving forward. Unconditional love of self, forgiveness, and fulfillment. Which fulfillment? You're balanced emotionally, and these energies can't get to you anymore. You've overcome. You've been through all the cycles, okay? You have that, 8 and 9 of Swords energy. That was overcome, okay? No longer feeling entrapped, mentally stuck, anxiety. You've used all of that pain, turned it into power. You're an alchemist, all right? You've had revelations and truths that have allowed you to gain a new perspective, to see things objectively, and to release all of this, okay? So someone is stuck, someone is frustrated, and stuck in illusions and delusions, and they're still trying to create that for you. Unfortunately, your vibration can't be touched at this point, okay? And someone is kind of left stuck here, all right, with their choices, trapped in the tangled web that was weaved when there was a conspiracy to deceive, okay? And we're going to just, divine guidance, please, for Gemini. Divine advice. Woo. Okay. The cards have been very chaotic today, falling all over the place. It's probably the full moon and eclipse energy. Begin to explore. Begin to explore. Endings and new beginnings, Gemini. Think things through. Like I told you guys, even though typically with this lunar cycle, it's the last full moon of the cycle, and it's all usually about releasing, but with the eclipse energy, it's giving you that pause, okay? It's like kind of contradicting energy to think things through during this time as you're making decisions, all right? Think things through before you make any final decisions with this lunar eclipse energy, and rejuvenate, okay? Rejuvenate. As Mercury moves into Sagittarius on the 1st, right along with this energy that we're going to be feeling for the next month, okay? It's a time of rejuvenation. You know, after that extermination process and that renovation process, after you're pulling back the layers and things are being exposed, it's going to be an opportunity to rejuvenate your energy. All right. And lastly, important messages for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter. Divine guidance and the reading for Gemini, please. One more time. Final messages for Gemini, divine guidance, please. We have contemplation. Okay, there's someone in the situation who's going to be doing some major contemplation. Okay. There's someone who's in a lot of pain. There's someone who feels very stuck. All right. So all of these cycles, all of this has led someone to doing a lot of contemplation, a lot of thinking. Okay. And it's deep emotional thinking that someone has been forced to take on. That's part of the pulling back the layers, the peeling back the layers, you know, deep emotional thoughts. And that's necessary for this process. Okay, and we have numbing. All right. So maybe in the past there has been numbing has been a coping mechanism for someone, whether it's addictions, whether it's sex, whether it's love, whether it's codependent relationships. You know, someone's doing a lot of thinking about coping mechanisms used in the past to move forward, you know, and that is no longer working any longer. It's a need to really process emotions and find balance in a situation. There's something stuck in the cards. Okay. We have compromise. All right, so compromise is needed in this situation. Forgiveness, a heart-to-heart, a unspoken understanding, whatever that means for you. even if this is parts of yourself that you are learning to accept or deciding to embrace, compromise. Or this could even indicate no longer willing to compromise. Okay, and we have forgiveness and balancing the scales. Forgiveness and balancing the scales. That brings us back to that Libra energy I saw in the very beginning of the reading. You know, the sword is down and the battle is over. This is divine justice. This is karmic balance. This is divine timing. This is something evening out, balancing out, going in your favor, healing, fairness being restored to a situation. But the most important thing here is this forgiveness. And that's kind of been a theme throughout the reading, throughout this extermination process that is major for my Geminis. Even if it's part like forgiving yourself, forgiving others, forgiving certain circumstances that you found yourself in, forgiving yourself for your choices, your actions, and others as well. Justice being restored to a situation. And on the bottom of the deck, oh, wow, we have twin flame. All right, so we had the lovers in reverse before. Wow, and below that we have soulmate. So, and below that we have unawakened. So yeah, what I'm getting here is that for some of you, this is definitely about someone who weaved a tangled web, someone who wasn't able to learn the lessons, to close out some cycles, and someone that you broke away from energetically or evolved from, okay? Walked away from a third party, maybe held a space for someone that you considered a twin flame or a spiritual connection. But through evolution and evolving, the frequencies were different and you had to walk away. You were able to see the truth clearly about someone or a circumstance. And again, this could be in family, this could be in career, but with the twin flame and the soulmate card coming out, I do, and then we have the lovers as well in reverse. I do feel as though this is a connection, a love connection possibly that was very powerful, but someone had to walk away. Someone had to choose themselves here because someone was unawakened. All right, and there was a separation with the lovers, and someone was left, you know, to deal with the tangled web that they found themselves in with the Eight of Swords. And all someone is left with is illusions and delusions and deception. And there isn't there has to be a forgiveness here in the situation. And although with twin flame connections you can't sever the tie, again, there has to be a frequency match, and there isn't. And someone is evolving and someone is not. Okay? Because someone well, this wasn't in reverse, but someone was stuck in this tangled web of deception, stuck in their ego, and the illusions and delusions and the fears that they try to create because of a cycle that's ended, where they didn't learn their lessons. And there's someone who is dealing with a great deal of karma right now. And the divine advice here is that throughout the process, even if it's not coming into union with another person, it's about coming into balance with yourself and evolving, because someone was not prepared to meet you where you were. There is something better coming your way in the form of a soulmate. Okay? It's a releasing of one thing to make room for something else. Okay? And it all comes back to forgiveness and balancing the scales, karma, divine timing, divine justice. You know, the cycle has come to completion. This is travel. This is new beginnings, blessings. Everything that you didn't see before is now coming to you. Remember, some things were known, some things weren't, but the extermination process brought it all out into the open. And here you are. We have the Chariot, Sun, Ace of Wands, Ten of Pentacles, this is all about the earth being in perfect alignment with the sun and the moon, bringing in this whole brand new cycle for you, Gemini, attracting this new beginning, trusting your intuition, forgiveness, passion, all on the other side of balance and forgiveness. I hope that this was helpful for you guys, and I hope that that some of you guys were able to resonate with this reading. I love you all. Stay in your power. Keep your vibrations high now more than ever. Spread love wherever you go, and know that even in the twilight of the darkest and coldest night of December, remember that you'll be fine. Nothing can stop what's truly divine. Until next time, Gemini, love and light.